Hello, Dr. Bosch. Actually, I just wanted to know that would you like to highlight something about labor market participation in all the different G20 countries?
Yes, we have high differences in labor market participation across G20 countries. In some countries, women's employment rates are very low, and there's a huge potential for future productivity and economic growth, because women today are much better educated than in the past, and they want to work, but often they cannot work. They are missing jobs, so job creation is a big issue. Secondly, they often cannot combine caregiving and work, so they got stuck in small jobs, part-time jobs with no perspective. So what we really have to do, we have to to improve the balance between caregiving and work. And this means that we need affordable childcare and all-day schools. This is very important. And a good model are the Scandinavian countries. But if we speak about women employment rate, we should not forget the men. If the men are working 60 hours a week, then even childcare does not help, because the workload at home for women is too high. So I think the model are the Scandinavian countries. They reduced overtime. So in these countries, in the Nordic countries, men work 40 hours a week and rarely do overtime. So they are able to take over responsibilities, picking up their children at the kindergarten. So I think male and female employment rates are somehow interlinked.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, it was quite insightful, and you highlighted moral values as well. That was quite insightful. Thank you. And actually, my another question to you is that in this changing world of work, this changing scenario, how do you see this transformation is taking place across countries?
Yeah, we have in each country we have urgent short-term or middle-term problems, like just the COVID crisis. Hopefully it's over, but in front of us we have the big transformation to a green economy, and together with the digitalization and the demographic change, which is different in different countries, but many societies are aging, so we have the 3Ds, and decarbonization, digitalization, and demographic change. And what is new about this transformation is that we are planning the outcome, the decarbonization, until 2050. So we are thinking 30 years ahead, which means enormous investments. And it covers also some generations. The workforce of 2050 is partly not yet born. So what we have to do is we have to improve education, and especially also vocational training for the young generation. It has not to be too specialized, because they are confronted with many changes in their lives, so that they need a solid, broad vocational training. And of course, the existing workforce is affected. They often have to change jobs. So in my country, we established a quite good system of lifelong learning now, with 4 big laws, and this is really a radical change in our labor market approach, not placing people or pressuring people to take on low productivity jobs. But the first question, if somebody is unemployed, is now in the employment office, does this person needs a retraining, and how is this linked with all these changes in our economy?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Bosch. Thank you.
Okay.